Once upon a time in a sunny forest, there lived a cheerful snail named Sammy. Every morning, all the animals gathered at the great meadow for a race to the sparkling river. Fast rabbits hopped ahead. Graceful deer leaped by. Clever foxes dashed past. But little Sammy? He moved so slowly, leaving just a shiny trail behind. The other animals laughed at his pace. "Hurry up," they called. Poor Sammy wished he could be fast like them. Sammy shared a cozy log home with speedy rabbit Rosie. Rosie won every race. Her fur shone bright. She had strong legs and a fluffy tail. Sammy admired her so much. But Rosie looked down at Sammy's slow shell. "Look at you," Rosie said softly one day. "You're too slow. You'll never win. Your slimy trail is all you leave behind." Sammy's antennae drooped. He felt small. Rosie was perfect, quick, beautiful, always first. Sammy was flawed, too slow, always last. Every night, Rosie bragged about her wins. Sammy stayed quiet in his shell, dreaming of speed. Deep down, he wondered if he belonged in the forest races at all. Every morning, the horn sounded. Animals lined up. Rosie zoomed ahead, ears flapping in the wind. Sammy inched along, shell rocking side to side. His trail glistened silver in the sunlight. Day after day, the same thing happened. Rosie finished first, sipping cool river water. She turned back and teased softly, "Sammy, you're useless. So slow. Halfway there, and you're still at the starting grass." Sammy didn't reply. He kept sliding forward. The next day, the same thing happened. Rosie won again. Foxes cheered. "Look at slow Sammy," Rosie whispered to her friends. "He'll never catch up." Sammy heard every word. His heart felt heavy, like a stone in his shell. Still, he moved on. Day after day, the same thing happened. Teasing grew louder. "Give up, Snail," Deer called. Sammy's trail grew thinner. He felt worthless. Why try when you're always last? One evening, under the moon, Sammy hid deep in his shell. Rosie's words echoed. "Useless, slow, never win. Tears what his trail." He whispered to himself, "Maybe they're right." One quiet morning, Sammy couldn't go on. As Rosie dashed past, he stopped completely. Tears rolled down his slimy body. He called softly to wise, old tortoise Tara, who watched from a rock. Tara crawled close. "Why are you crying, little friend?" she asked gently. Sammy spoke in a trembling voice. "I'm so sorry, Tara. I'm broken. Too slow. Every race I lose." Rosie laughs. Everyone laughs. "My hard work means nothing. I leave only a silly trail. Yet you cheer for me. I feel ashamed. Please forgive me for being so useless." Tara's eyes twinkled kindly. She patted his shell with her foot. Sammy's tears kept falling, mixing with his trail. He felt smaller than ever. Tara listened without a word, her wise face calm as the forest pond. Tara smiled softly and said, "Oh, is that what makes you sad? Don't worry, Sammy. Tomorrow, during the race, I will show you something. After that, you'll never feel slow again." Sammy blinked his eyes. Hope flickered like a tiny firefly. Rosie overheard and giggled. "Show him what?" "More slowness." But Tara just winked. Sammy rested that night, wondering what magic Tara knew. The next morning, the horn blew. Rosie raced ahead, as always. Sammy slid slowly toward the river. Tara crawled beside him. "Look carefully at the ground," she whispered. Sammy looked down. To his surprise, along his shiny trail from yesterday, beautiful flowers bloomed. Red, yellow, and pink petals swayed in the gentle breeze. Green grass sparkled with dew. No flowers grew on Rosie's fast path. Nothing on the deer's track. Only Sammy's slow trail burst with color. Butterflies danced above the blooms. Birds sang sweeter there. Sammy forgot his sadness. He smiled at the golden sunlight kissing the petals. His heart felt light. But halfway to the river, he noticed his water bucket was still half empty. His slowness hadn't changed. When they reached the river, Sammy whispered sadly, "Even after seeing those flowers, I still failed you, Tara. I still came last." Tara placed her foot gently on his shell. The other animals drank, unaware of the miracle behind them. Tara placed the buckets down, smiled, and said softly, "No, my little friend, you don't understand yet. Didn't you notice something special? The flowers were only on your trail, not on Rosie's side. Not on anyone's. Sammy blinked in surprise. Why? Why are they only on my side? He asked softly. Tara's smile widened. Because I have always known about your slowness. That's why. Many months ago, I planted tiny flower seeds all along the race path, only where you crawl. Every day while we raced to the river, your shiny trail watered those seeds without you knowing. Your slow drops fed them drop by drop. And now the whole path glows with beautiful flowers because of you. Rosie hopped over eyes wide. Sammy's trail did that. The deer gasped. Foxes nodded. Sammy stared at his glistening path. His flaw, the slow leak, had created a rainbow garden. Sammy's tears of sadness turned into tears of joy. They sparkled like diamonds on his shell. For the first time, he felt special. Animals gathered, hugging him gently. Rosie whispered, I'm sorry, Sammy. You're amazing. Tara looked at Sammy with love and said, See, you thought your slowness made you useless. But your slowness brought beauty and happiness to everyone. You are not less than anyone. You are perfect in your own slow way. The forest celebrated with a flower feast. Sammy slid proudly, his trail shining brighter than ever. Friends, nobody in this world is perfect. We all have flaws. We all move at different speeds. But sometimes the things we see as our weaknesses can become our strengths if we change how we look at them. Just like Sammy the snail, your slowness can water seeds of beauty too. Embrace your unique trail. It might